I'm still trying to process what's just happened. I'm in genuine shock, yeah? So this morning, I reported Keir Starmer and Rachel Reeves to the police for fraud. I called the Metropolitan Police first, and they said I had to speak to my local police force. They wouldn't touch it. So I called Cheshire Police, who, despite me saying there is clear evidence that these people have lied to the British public to gain a financial advantage by taking more money off us through tax for a reason that doesn't even exist, despite the evidence showing that these people have committed billions of pounds worth of fraud against all of us. Just watch what happened.
Please note the following options have changed. If you are ringing...
Just ringing to report a crime, please.
Yeah, do you want to tell me briefly what's happened?
Yeah, there's two individuals who have committed fraud on a mass scale. It is well documented. There is plenty of evidence, so I just need to report it, please.
Right, okay. How's this fraud sort of taking place? Sorry, is this all online or what's the score with it?
Well, you may have seen it in the news. So it's my true and honest belief that these two extremely prominent figures have committed fraud against tens of millions of people to the tune of billions of pounds. So obviously, as a British citizen, I feel it's my moral obligation to request a police investigation into this. I can't give you the details of the people involved.
So have you been a victim of fraud yourself?
Yes.
Sorry?
Yeah.
So if you just give me the brief circs of what's happened regarding the fraud or what's happened.
Yeah, of course. So basically, it's based on reports released by a public body. They're called the OBR. And considering the recent reports in the news, and then in conjunction with public statements released by these individuals, I believe that they've committed fraud on a mass scale and even breached the market abuse under the Financial Services and Markets Act 2000.
Right, okay. And right, so what's happened to you individually then? So what's happened to you regarding it and the fraud which has been taking place?
I've been lied to many times in order to hand over more money. Well, what's happened is, obviously, you've got Rachel Reeves and Keir Starmer who have stood publicly and stated time and time again that there's a black hole, a financial black hole that we need to pay into. As a result, they've raised taxes and levies, etc., which I believe is fraud because they've lied. And like I say, due to reports that the OBR have released, also evidence within the media and things that I've seen personally.
So for the suspects, sorry, who are the suspects? Are you saying...
The suspects are our Prime Minister, Keir Starmer, and Rachel Reeves.
Right, okay. Just bear with me 1 second, I'm just going to put you on hold.
Okay, thank you. Hello.
Hi, thank you for holding. I just wanted to get some advice from my supervisor. Yeah, regards to this, I will be taking this report from you. What I would recommend for you to do is, if there's an issue regards to that, you need to go onto the House of Parliament website and take a complaint through there. Okay?
Well, the issue is that they're all complicit because obviously it's the Labour government that are doing this, and this is happening on like a multi-tier level. So I would essentially be reporting them to themselves. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but again, like I said, I've spoken to my supervisor and that's the advice I've been given to provide for you, okay? So I'll log it down from obviously the conversation we said and what I've been advised to say to you and what to do, but otherwise that's as far as it's going to go from our side of things, okay?
Okay, it's just that because what I am reporting is a potential crime, so I don't understand why the police wouldn't then pick up on that because I'm reporting what I believe to be a crime.
I'm not going to get into it with you, Richard, okay? I've just given you the advice on it. And like I say, you can take the advice if you wish, but like I say, I'll log it and what we've advised, you can take the advice.
Okay, brilliant. Okay, so just to clarify, I'm reporting a crime. You said that you're not going to investigate it and I need to speak to the people who are committing the crime, potentially.
Right. I'm not going to get into this with Richard, but I am going to end the call for you, okay? But thank you very much for calling.
Can I get a reference number, please?
Yeah, of course you can. So it's Charlie Romeo November, then it's 364-8447.
364-8447.
Yes.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Take care.
Cheers. Bye now.
Bye.
So there you have it. There you have it. Keir Starmer, Rachel Reeves, the Labour Party have lied. They have purposefully misled the British public. They have purposefully jeopardised our investment opportunities as a country. What do you think happens to the market, to investors, potential investors going forward, if they think there's a country has a financial black hole that they simply can't plug? And they start having to drive up taxes and the population becomes poorer and people can't buy things because they've got no fucking money. What do you think happens to international investment when that happens? These people are committing fraud, purposefully misleading the British public and people around the world in general, like I say, potential investors. They're lying, they are committing fraud. And the police, our police force that we fund, won't even investigate it. They won't even look into it. She wasn't even going to give me a reference number. She was going to terminate the call, she said, and I had to ask for one. I urge every single person watching this to pick up the phone, it takes a couple of minutes, and report Keir Starmer and Rachel Reeves for fraud. We need to make noise about this. We need to let them know that we're not going to go away. This has got to be answered. There has got to be an outcome to this. We can't just allow this to be swept under the rug. I'm fuming.